What's going on, guys? So I just finished taking my CBT test with the TSA, and I kind of want to shed some light on what that's like because I know going into it, I was stressed out. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what was on the test. Obviously, I'm not going to give you any answers or the questions that are on the test because that's a federal offense. However, what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to kind of explain what the test covers. There are two sections to the test. The first section is the English, and there are three parts to it. The first part that I took was the paragraph comprehension, and basically you have the paragraph and you have to determine what the paragraph is trying to say. The second part is vocabulary. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever taken the ASVAB. The ASVAB, in my opinion, the vocabulary was a lot more difficult than what's on the TSA. So I wouldn't stress too much about the vocabulary. The third part would be the punctuation, the grammar, spelling issues. And how that works is they give you a sentence, and all you have to do is you have to click whether or not it's a punctuation issue, it's a spelling issue, it's a grammar or word issue, or it could be no issue at all. It's really that simple. The cool thing about the test that I didn't know about going into it is at the top left corner of the test, you have a button that says mark. And what you can do is you can mark the question, and then you can click an answer, and you can, at the end of the test, at the end of the first section of English, you can go back and review all of your answers and see the ones that you marked, and you can go back and reread and see if that's really the answer that you want to pick. That's really nice. Now, they give you an hour to do the first section. I finished it in 30 minutes, but I was able to go back for 30 minutes and review. I highly suggest doing that. To prepare for the English section, I would say go to your public library, get a punctuation or grammar book, and just read up, refresh yourself on some of the rules of commas and things like that. The second section is the x-ray. Now, I have experience in x-ray. I was in Department of Corrections for 3 years. I have to say that my experience did not help whatsoever. In fact, I found that to be super hard. I don't think there's anything you can do to prepare for it other than maybe go online and look at what it's like, what the x-rays look like. They're orange and blue. You can go on Google and see that. But how it works is they give you an object or objects, and you have 30 seconds to look at that object they give you, and then it goes to the suitcase, and you have to determine whether or not those objects or that object is in that suitcase. And you click yes or no, and you do that for an hour, and that's the gist of the test. Now, it doesn't give you any right or wrong answers, like it doesn't tell you if you're right or wrong, but it does, at the end of the test, tell you that you have to wait 2 weeks to get your results. Now, I was leaving the building I took the test in, and I got my phone out of the locker, I got in my car, and I got the email almost immediately. So, like, within 5 minutes, I got the email saying, you passed your test, here's your contingent offer, and the next step is the credit check. Now, if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment below. Let me know what you're thinking. Hopefully I can shed some more light. Maybe I missed something I don't know about. I'll be happy to answer anything you got.